Hi guys, so this is my video where I'm going to show you what Nearpod presentations look like from a kid perspective. So at this point you would tell your students to go to nearpod.com. They don't need an account to see your presentations, they just need to join a session with the code that it creates for the teacher. So I'm actually using two laptops right now. On one laptop I have Nearpod as the teacher, and on this one where I'm recording I have it as the student so that you guys can see that one. On my teacher one, I've started the session and it gave me a code. So you would just give that code to your students. If you're teaching littler ones, then you'd probably have to go around and help them with this part. I teach middle school, so I usually just project the code on the board and then they put it in and click the arrow. And then this is what pops up. This is the welcome screen, and it tells the kids what we're going to be doing today. And then on my teacher version, I'm going to click next slide, and then students will be prompted to type in their name to join the session. They can type their name, and then they can type a nickname if they want to. I usually don't let my kids pick a nickname because that could become inappropriate at the middle school level, but the nickname option is cool if you want to share answers and you don't want to embarrass students, or if like kids are kind of shy about having their answers projected. You could have them pick a color, and then you could figure out whose account it is, but other kids in the class wouldn't be able to. So you can do that. On the teacher site that you're not looking at right now, it tells me that a student has joined, so I'm going to go through and do the presentation. So this is what the students see. It's the same presentation you watched in my teacher version. So this is a little bit of background information, some examples, and then this is the slideshow that pops up for me as the student, which I can click through on my own, and I can't move on. The thing that I love about Nearpod is I can't move on until my teacher moves on, so I can't just go ahead and finish it or be doing other things. The teacher controls when you move, so it moves for you on the teacher end. So now as the teacher, I've clicked next, and this is the question that pops up for the students. Comprehension check, which of the following could be a primary source? So students would pick the answer and send, and it would wait for the teacher to click next. And then on the teacher side, it tells me the results, and I click next, and then the next part of the presentation comes up. Teacher clicks next. Again, examples page, I as the student can click through them and explore. This could be anything any kind of images that you want to put in to a slideshow, and this is where students would explore that. And again, I can't move on until my teacher does. Oop, I skipped one as the teacher. Hold on. Okay, the teacher, meaning me, messed up. Okay. So then another comprehension check comes up. Which of the following is not a secondary source? A letter written in 1776, because that's a primary source. I send my answer and I wait for the teacher to talk about it and show some results. I'm going to do something cool. Actually, I'll save that for the drawings later. But what I can do is I can, as the teacher side, hit share, and the correct answer will pop up, which is really cool. So the teacher next. This is a question that comes up. Pretend it's the year 2050 and people want to learn about your life in the year 2015. Draw a picture of a primary source you could leave behind. This is so cool. My students love this part. You can use all these features down here to draw your answer. So let's see. We can put text in. Kids can play around with it. So like my diary, that's a primary source. You can draw whatever. Another really cool thing is you can use Google Images. So this is the kid version. Kids can use Google Image to find something and insert it. So like this. And that could be their answer if they are not sure that they want to draw at that point in time or ever. They can also search images. And then when they're done with the answer, they just hit send. And it gets sent to the teacher. So I'm going to click next on my teacher screen, and I'm going to share the answer to the screen. So the teacher end, you can share the answers that kids bring, so you can share. This is my favorite part and the kids' favorite part. If you hit share on the teacher side, this answer pops up, which is obviously mine because I'm the only one in the presentation right now. But you can share different drawings that different kids made, and it'll pop up on the screen like that. So let's go back. Sorry, I'm just working my teacher side of things. All right. And then there's one more question. How do you think primary sources are related to immigration? This is an open response question. So the kids would just type in whatever they have for an answer. Maybe immigrants left behind primary sources. Send. And that's the end of the presentation on the kids' side. The teacher's side has all the answers stored. And the teacher can end the session at any time, which would end it for the students. So this is the end of the student presentation, which is the online activity for my lesson. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please, please go check out Nearpod and explore it and have fun, because honestly, it's one of my favorite resources that I've found thus far in teaching, and my students love it. So I really hope you guys explore it and enjoy it. Thanks.